Hi, so we're going to talk about making a plan for like a company, and this company deals into services like branding and creatives. Now, I have a sheet available, and through this sheet, we will learn how to make a media planning for agency or for a digital agency. So there's a slight difference between digital and creative. Creative agencies are more into brand and you know creativity. Digital is more into performance marketing stuff. Now this sheet which I made, this is not for e-commerce, but this is media planning for USA and Middle East. So we are going to start with a couple of things. We need to know the basic services of the agency. So the two of the basic services are branding and creative agency. Then we need to know what are the product like the prices that the agency takes, like agency charges to take the services. Then maybe they will be charging somewhere around 1000 USD to take the service. This is for a month. Promotions, so we are looking to promote our ads on Google, Facebook, and Instagram. This place, which means market is going to be US and Middle East. Advertisement cost, so we're gonna start with somewhere around 50,000 INR. And if you want to keep both the currencies same, then you can put this number as 80,000 USD. Sorry, 18,000 INR. Okay. Now we will see what how many sales we are going to generate, but let's quickly come into the Google sheet. All right, so let's. This is an old sheet, so I'm gonna make it something that makes sense. I have to deformat everything. All right, now this looks nice, and you're gonna run one campaign only, which is gonna be a search campaign in Google. All right, now maybe this one is gonna be for USA, and I'm gonna take off this field two from the campaign structuring. And okay, let's try to fix this sheet so all the tabs properly appear over here. And all right, now this looks fine. And this is for search campaign USA. And I can make one more sheet for search campaign Middle East. All right, so let's start with USA, and then we will quickly switch into making the plan for Middle East market. Now let's come on the requirements tab. And here we can see we need to make a campaign, make a plan, in fact, for selling services like branding and creative agency in USA. So let's quickly open any ad account and go into keyword planner tool, and let's start with branding agency, and the second keyword would be creative agency. And in terms of location, I should be choosing USA over here, and this is done. If I click on get results, now I can see the starting and like the first page and the top page bit. All right, so this starts with 374, goes till 958, 199, 552. So I can see the average bidding amount will stay somewhere around 400, or yeah, 400 is a good number. We can go as low as 265, 265 here, 310. Yeah, so but it seems very difficult to show the ads when we bid lesser than 400 at least. Yep. So let's go with the all right. So here we have our tab and the sheets. Okay, so our average bid is 400 INR, which is pretty much costly. And let's have a budget of somewhere around 60,000 rupees a month, which seems again to be very costly. And in order to get, okay, now this sheet is like following all the formulas. And if we have a 5% conversion rate, we can only generate 8 leads, which means cost per lead is going to be somewhere around 8,000. And if the bidding goes high, around 50,000, like 5,000, then sorry, around 500, then it's going to be 10,000. Okay, so let me show you how do I calculate this sheet. So we knew the bidding, and okay, so let's take off all the numbers. So we can start from the scratch. All right. Now, the only thing which you needed to make this plan is the bidding for USA market, and we pulled up this number from Google Keyword Planner. Now, to calculate clicks, we just divide the total cost with the average billing amount, and let's go with 400. 500 is a bit high, so we got 150 clicks. Now, CTR is like click through rate, and normally we see that the search campaign receives a CTR of 10%, and we have a simple formula where CTR is equal to clicks upon impression. So the impression will become, if I move impression over here, this the CTR will come down to clicks. So CTR is click upon, sorry, impressions click upon CTR. So this number will be clicks divided by CTR. This is 15%. And for conversion rate, normally a landing page gives us a conversion rate of 5%. So this is 5% of the clicks that comes on the website of 150. So we are talking about getting 8 leads, and the cost per lead is gonna be total cost divided by leads. All right. Now for Middle East, we don't have to do much. We just have to change this location from USA to, let's go with Dubai, or maybe let's keep UAE, and clicking on save will give us maybe a comparatively lesser value in terms of bidding. Yeah, so this is somewhere uh, around 125, 44, 33, 142. So maybe we get a click in 100 rupees. All right, so let's go with the, okay, always forget this sheet. So let's go with bidding somewhere around 120 over here. And if we spend the same amount, 60,000 rupees a month, we end up getting 25 leads, and the cost per lead is around 2,400. This is 3 times what we normally get in India. Now we are good with Google. Let's go with Facebook and Instagram plan. All right, so let's quickly copy and paste these sheets over here. And in placement, I am gonna put, okay, I don't know why this sheet was not properly pasted. So let's copy this entire sheet and paste it in this tab so that we get the right formatting. Okay, this is cool. Now for platform, we are keeping it as Facebook slash Instagram. And okay, let's make it like this. Here also we make it Facebook and Instagram. And for this, we are making blue just to change some colors. So it depicts Facebook and Instagram. Cool. Now for placement, it's gonna be FB and Insta. The campaign type is gonna be lead gen campaign. Here also it's gonna be lead gen campaign. Text type is gonna be banner or video. Here also the ad type is gonna be banner or video. Now for USA, you need to know the average bidding, and you cannot just pull up the average bidding on Facebook and Instagram from a tool like Keyword Planner. But you have to get into other accounts to get some idea about the Facebook and Instagram cost per lead. Now, with some research, with some data, I know that the Facebook and Instagram average cost per click in USA stays somewhere around $1. So we can have it somewhere around 80 or 100. Let's keep it 100 rupees for a click. Now, The conversion rate for a lead generation campaign stays around 5 to 6%. So if we are keeping it 5%, then the cost stays around 2,000 rupees a lead, which is a good cost. And this is around 5 to 6 times cost per lead that we get in India. If I talk about Middle East market, this is quite like cheaper than the USA market, but this will stay give us a click in around 40 rupees, which means we're talking about getting lead in 800. So we have four plans over here. First plan for Google in USA, second for Google in Middle East. This is both for Google, and third plan for Facebook and Instagram in USA, and then Facebook and Instagram in Middle East. Well, if you want, you can separate Facebook and Instagram plans, having a little higher value on Instagram. But then I took an average of both the platforms because the platform is almost same, and I should change over here. And this would be the should be the estimate number of leads which we can get if we spend 60,000 on each of these platforms. Right. Now I can just share this plan to the client, and then client will have to look into it, and it's up to him to decide whether he's going with the plan or not.